All right, we're caffeinated. I just put my finger in my coffee, reaching for my handle, my cup handle. Now we're caffeinated. I've been having like a monstrous, for me, skin issue lately. I bought some tea tree oil dental floss by a brand called Desert Essence. It was like one of the biggest mistakes ever. Not only is the dental floss so like wide that it gets stuck in your molars, you have to really yank. But since you're really yanking, it's like the dental floss is getting really tight on your fingers. And some combination of how tight it is on my fingers, combined with the tea tree oil in it, is giving me these like weird, like areas where like a dime-sized piece of skin will like replace itself and be like all these like raw inner layers. It's so weird. I've never seen anything like it. So back. Okay, so now I can go back to check what Kyle said about a secret path behind me. I really just want to have like, I want some more clarity on the weapons. Using the shield is boring. I want some sort of like, some reason to two-hand a weapon. Or like two-hand a staff, or like have some reason to do stuff like that. You know? I don't want to use a shield or like a stabby sword or something. It's so boring. I want to just wizard it up fully. Maybe if I can get a light roll. Okay, when he said there's a secret path behind me, where was he saying that? Incantations are faith scaling, right? I just want to be like, I just want to be like an emaciated old man, hunched over, tottering along on his staff, and then just absolutely pop people with just like insane output and absolutely no defenses whatsoever. Trevor, when I saw your message, I got all excited, and until I realized what you're talking about. Tight quarters, buff dudes? Ooh, what are we talking about here? Oh, never mind. Right. I need some context there for a second. Yeah, I want to be like an absolute... I want no muscle mass. I want to be wearing ragged cloth. And I want to just have unprecedented output. Past the night on the ground floor where you admired the view. Secret path, eh? Busted my torch. I don't assume it's down there. Moonveil katana? But that's a weapon. It's a weapon I have to swing with my muscles. Look down. Outside. Man. God, so bossy. Okay, I heard about the Moonveil katana. My friend Anne was saying that is like one of the more fun intelligence-based builds. I was looking at the stat soft caps. Oh, I see where we are. I was looking at the stat soft caps things, and I was like, why is there different... There's two different levels of it. Those are really rare, aren't they? There's two different levels of... intelligence scaling, and I was trying to figure out why. But one of them is attack rating, and one of them was sorcery scaling. So the attack rating was like 20, 50, 60, or 20, 40, 40, 55, or whatever it was. But then, right, sorry, my bad, I was distracted. But then the sorcery scale, the attack rating on intelligence is 20, 50, 80, soft caps. And then for intellect, for intelligence, the sorcery scaling, the only soft caps are 60 and 80. So, like, it's basically to some degree, they're like, rush 60 intelligence. Look down outside. Oh, that's an outdated message. Do we use the katana, or is it just there for buffs? I don't know. I read it, but I don't remember it. I think it's a bit of both. Probably some dank-ass weapon art. Yeah, I just want to, like, you know, just let me be Gandalf, but Gandalf without Glamdring. Catch my drift? Like a Formula 1 car, you know what I mean? Zero protection, full output. So that was, I was talking about this earlier, but I don't know if you were here for it, but I was talking about how I really enjoyed watching The Last Duel. Another movie, speaking of Adam Driver. Well, look at my health, what happened here? Another movie, speaking of Adam Driver, that I watched on the plane was Ferrari. Pretty good. The thing I liked about Ferrari was that the pacing and tempo of the movie echoed like the pacing and tempo of that guy's life. Enjoyed it a lot. The Last Duel and Ferrari were both quite good, I thought. I also watched All the President's Men again, which is not a great plane movie. A lot of hushed dialogue. Yeah, I remember you saying you really liked it. It was good. It was really good. The thing I also said, though, is the thing that kind of confused me a little bit. Adam Driver's a monster. I feel like we're actually, I've been thinking about this lately, I feel like we're kind of like in a good leading actor era. I feel like we got a lot of good ones right now. How do I get over there? The crash scene? We're talking about Ferrari? Or when they're dueling each other in The Last Duel? Okay, I can't get over there. Pure sorcery build is difficult. Eventually mana runs out, but go for it. The main thing is having fun with the game. Yeah. I've tried it all. Whips and rapiers in Dark Souls 2. Another dex build in Bloodborne. Pure shield man in Dark Souls 3. No, I don't think Leo. I mean, like, the younger guys. Like, I still think, I guess, kind of like the Ryan Goslings and Tom Hardys of the world have been around for a while. But, like, I just kind of, I'm having trouble thinking of some of the examples now. But I think there's some, like, younger dudes who are, like, quite good right now. I thought Ben was so, like, I didn't think Ben was bad in Last Duel, but his character was, like, don't you think that was kind of weird? With, like, the blonde hair and, like, the low effort acting? I was like, why did they get this guy for this? The thing that I found interesting with The Last Duel was, okay, so I don't know what I'm doing here. The thing I found interesting, yeah, exactly. So low effort. Like, he's just playing Ben Affleck. It's basically Good Will Hunting. The thing I find interesting with The Last Duel is like how there's three, it's kind of like Rashomon, right? There's like three different takes on the story. I feel like they kind of portrayed the girl's story as being the definitive one. The one they did third. Do you feel that? Like, I didn't get the same sense in her story that, like, it was, like, her take on it. Like, they really kind of portrayed it more as, like, this is kind of what happened. More of that. What do you think? That was the part that I thought was a little weird. I thought it really turned the movie around to show how, like, terrible Matt Damon was and how terrible they all were to some degree. Like, the scenes where Adam Driver assaults her are, like, crazy. So bad. But they did it to me. They Whoa, that was weird. To me, they did kind of show like hers was the real story, and she's kind of like, oh, but I'm actually the one who's really good at ruling the castle, and when they're gone, I'm actually doing a really good job. But they kind of made her so it was actually like she's right and true, and they were all lying, which is fair. It just kind of is like the interesting way to do movies like that is like you don't actually know for sure who's right. I'm just not sure I like really got that from like the interpretation of the movie. Yeah, exactly. That's less interesting than like three biased takes. But it was a cool revelation to see like how bad they were. Anyway, it was quite good. I also the crash scene in Ferrari, or just generally in Ferrari, I thought it was really clever how they did the structure of it. Because they really sort of frame the movie in that you expect... I gotta go back down to where the Grace was before I drop down here. You sort of expect a certain person to be the... You sort of expect a certain person to be who's going to win the race. And they sort of frame and set up the entire movie that you're expecting a certain person to be the one who, like, excels in the end after all the adversity. And then what actually happens to that person, I thought was surprising and also totally shocking. I always thought it was a really good movie. I enjoyed both those a lot. Okay, so it's over here. I'm not going to sit down to the Grace until such a point that I know that there's more to go through. If you know who that person is, yeah. Those guys, once you hit them once, they're pretty hard to hit again with the pebble. When the crash actually happens, Andrew and I were both watching the movie, like, synchronized. When the crash actually happened, I was, like, jaw-dropping, man. That was unbelievable. Holy cow. So why did those explode? Who threw stuff at me? Like, that was crazy. They refused seatbelts in that era because they believed it was safer to be ejected in a crash. My stepfather is a notorious jumping required ahead. My stepfather is a notorious story repeater, and one of his most common stories he'll tell is he went to a junkyard like in the 70s to look for a replacement part for his car, like a junkyard basically, and he would look through all these areas and be like, huh, that's funny. All of these crashed cars have two, like, football-shaped holes in the front windshield. What kind of weird coincidence is that? I wonder what it is. And it took him like a couple of loops with the junkyard to realize, oh, those are people's heads. His story, it's crazy, huh? His stories of like, also like kind of like someone saying firsthand what cars were like way back in the day. It's a good thing to realize. Because, like, cars now are, like, scientifically, are, like, engineered to not cripple, but they're engineered to crumple and protect the driver. But not only were, like, the seatbelt laws different up until, like, the mid-70s or whatever, but, like, cars were, like, V8 engines and, like, 4,000 pounds. Like, so much force. Why did that guy die? Thank you, Kyle. I'm busy talking about heavy Buicks. Try high road. What does that do? Does that make it brighter? That's so cool. Cars used to survive with the driver's organs would get liquefied. Yeah, you'd like slam into it. Like a good example someone gave one time I was reading is like, you'd think that you'd be safer in a tank crashing into a wall than a car, right? But no, because the tank just hits the wall and then you hit the tank. There's the same thing with like these big ass cars. Plus also like drunk driving rules. Oh, there's another part over there. Okay. Oh, what happened to that guy? Where am I going? Kyle, where am I going? Are they saying calmness because someone's about to shoot me? How did that guy fall off? Did he just spaz out? I mean, I've been that guy. Marred wooden shield. How's that compared to what I... Is someone gonna shoot me? It's the same, just a little bit of blocking. Cool, sure. It's a big traversal. I feel like Sylvester Stallone. I don't know why cliffhanger references. Is there a skill my staff know? Ugh! I have 2 skillless armaments right now. It's not ideal. God, this is endless. Let's keep that up, shall we? That's such a smart idea. Instead of having like a normal attack with the torch, you rise it up for more height. And like better visibility. That's so smart. Try stealth, but also with a torch. Oh, mama. Oh, this guy again. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Okay, I'll come back to you later. I can't fight a boss right now. News update, he's still coming. Mayday. Whoa! Okay. Everything's fine.
Another one, all skin and bones. Worse than a petty squire. Not a muscle on this one either.
That's really stressful.
For God's sake, don't scare me like that.
That's really stressful.
What? Oh, just clearing out some corpses? Can't just leave them about, you know? They'll start to pong, eh?
This guy's really sketchy.
Oh, hello. No, don't you mind me for a minute. It's my job to keep the grounds clean. Oh, hello. It's my...
Is he eating them? Okay, so to the best of my knowledge, yeah, I bet. To the best of my knowledge, besides fighting that guy, there was no extra stuff there. Right? Did I miss anything? I mean, I can take the elevator back down. There's a Scarab. How do you remember all this? Uncanny. That was one of those moments where, like, the ghost of another player running around, like, kind of gives you a slight heart attack. Is it people running around in circles drove by this Crucible? Is the Crucible not going to give me guaranteed loot, I wonder? Already? How many of the other FromSoft games have you played? Come get some pussy. I need an open space to fight this guy. This'll do. Oh, I forgot I have 500. I forgot I have 5,600 souls here. Okay, man. Oh. That was a masculine stab. Rough one. I had so much fun playing Sekiro. That was what I played just before this, like 2 weeks ago. You can see the VOD playlist on my YouTube channel. I had a lot of fun playing that. There's some things that are interesting. One, obviously there's a more narrow playstyle in Sekiro versus an Elden Rings or a Dark Soul game. But one thing I did really enjoy was how when you put skill points into stuff, you get like actual abilities and passives, as opposed to like another point in intelligence or another point in stamina. I thought I was at like 5,600. I must have read the number wrong. Yeah, I bet. I thought that inner dad fight was so great. Like, actually so good. I didn't do enough of the inner Ishin fight to see the ways that it was different. Yeah, right. I forgot how this guy works. I'm dead. I'm dead. Yeah. I should just go back and get my heal out. Inner Ishin only has a couple of differences, and once you figure that out, there's just a couple of free Makiris. Yeah. I didn't fight him long enough, but I did see that he had like a different charge move. Like it was kind of like how Genichiro has a new charge move that's like harder to that you have to perfect parry. That's the only difference I saw with Ishin, but I only fought him for like a minute or two. Once I figured out that third ending, the different ending where you actually have to go into the dream the second time at Harada Estate to fight like your second dad fight, I thought that was like the best fight in the game. Gostock is stealing 30% of who the fuck is Gostock? I lost my runes? I lost 30% of runes because I was fighting there? I thought that second dad fight was very hard, but it was very, very fun. Who's Gostock? What? That's horrible. Does that mean I should kill him? I lost half my runes there. That's horrible. I had a level. Oh. Horrifying. I need how much? 1,600, I think. Alright, you win this round. Gostock. Prick. Oh. Leave him alive so I can kill him later. Isn't that right? 200 short. 250 actually. Oh, that was so horrible. I'm so devastated. I like the of Sekiro. This sounds like a shattered crystal, but like the of like reading people's echoes is really fun. Okay, so let's try to get vigor to 20. And then we'll keep our balance going. So there's a scarab and a little knight down there. I have no money. You get your runes back if you kill him? Whatever. I'm gonna go fight that obelisk. I'm gonna go fight that obelisk. Is that what they're called? Obelisk Knights? Crucible Knights, right? I'm gonna fight that dude again. Now that I have no souls to lose. Gostock is even like a jerk name. Okay, I gotta remember how to fight this guy again. Are they gonna get tails again? That was a huge mistake. I'm dead. It's like the same error. Kyle, have I struck you as a cheeser? It's the same issue. It's the same stupid mistake I always make, which is like choosing just really greedy times to try to get some damage in a way that like is a low risk, a high risk, low reward moment. Should I go to 3 flasks? If I died again, I will. Yeah, what's a little raclette among the boys, you know? All right, this time I got it. Gostock's getting rich off me. 46 more. Playing. Okay, basically just wait for the stomps and give him a double tap. It makes like a really animal noise. That's a miracle that hit me. I'm dead. God damn it. When he does the one-handed weapon stomp, you can't really counterattack him. He will rush at you. I have a cleverer spell. Okay, let's change my flask allocation here. I suppose I could try to parry him. Does this weapon parry? Oh, that was a nice neck crack. As long as you show restraint and like don't try that often to kind of like move your head around to get that nice crack, you're much more likely to get it. Like once or twice a day. What am I doing? You gotta be disciplined here. Range on that sword. That was a rough one. Yeah, that creature on that map really looks like the eels that I saw at the aquarium. Ones that anchor themselves into the ground. Surely that is the inspiration. Hey, maybe they went to the Osaka aquarium, you never know. Alright, back to my hardest fight so far is this guy. Great. So the other route is to go up to the top of this place and then jump down the sides. I think that's where I'm going. This is just the route that was near me. I kind of would have preferred to go up the front door, generally speaking, than this, but, you know. Life is what you make it. On, big fella. Do this again, I missed you. Oh my god. Is this guy joking? Fuck. Classic error. Just like trying to find the moment to get a heal in. If I wanted to be a nerd, I'd lit the thing up. To get it up afterwards. Just a little clan member. Okay, like that. Hmm? But you don't. Why did I only get one there? Shit. One mistake. I'm gonna fight this guy right now, but I'm going to anyway. Just remember what you did before, which is like be decisive and like conservative in your punish moments, and stay closer to him than you expect you need to. even more difficult than the other fight to like find an opportunity to heal. But I was overly fixated on it. You gotta like make them do their moves and then heal instead of counterattacking. Classic. Oh well, what can you do? How many souls do you have left here? If he's cutting by 30% every time, 19? Yeah, fair. 97 instead of 98 that time. Yeah, they always win. You see that? How like my lock-on broke? I hate this guy. Anyone who like has an automatic move where they like ruthlessly attack you when you heal are like the ones that like tilt me the most. Attack! I'm getting very frustrated. Why is that 76? Attack! There's a different timing in how quickly you can... The second I press square, this millisecond I press square, he jumps at me. The thing that messed me up a little bit there is it takes longer to be able to attack after a jump, and then it does after a roll. So that's kind of hard to remember sometimes. There's only one enemy in the game that that does the heal animation and attacks as soon as you try to heal. Is it this one? I haven't seen a heal animation with this guy. Does the heal animation read? Okay, I missed that word. He's hitting me with the Genichiro, where he's shooting arrows at me. Ishin had one too. So annoying. So you are saying this is the enemy, right? It's not that I'm somehow mistaken. I don't pick up the souls anymore. So it's 97 back attack and 76 unshielded, and then if you're saying this guy doesn't read my heals, then I don't know what evidence I'm seeing. I was worried that was going to happen at some point. This guy's really bummed me out. Should I give my guy a beard? Well, I beat the other one. I'll get this one too. It's just my favorite battle. I mean, it's good. It's challenging. It's just a little frustrating. He's kind of just on me. Why would I do that? He hasn't stomped once, has he? Part of that must be like the range I'm keeping from him. Can't even see what he's doing. Oh! I'm so frustrated by that. There was like a pump of dust there, so I couldn't see that he had a follow-up attack coming. Crucineal Knight? Crucineal. That was frustrating. Is that a command or an announcement? Alright. What's my strongest spell? I don't have any. They're all bad. The Pebble is actually like the most efficient spell, easily. The Crystal Barrage could like technically do more damage if you stand still and dump so much mana into it. I don't know what that is, and I'm not gonna like leap ahead to some area I haven't been to or know anything about to like try to game the system. We just got what we got. Oh god, I hate fighting these guys so much. Okay, I guess I'm against the rock there. I don't even really have a reason to fight this guy. Besides that I choose to do so. So it's 9 a.m. where Anne is. And so you probably went to bed at like... What time did we talk? You probably went to bed at like 3? He's gonna respawn after I beat him? If he drops an incantation, why would he respawn? If this guy respawns, I'm out of here. Dunzo. Oh, there's no way this guy respawns. It's not that type of dude. This guy just turns around and attacks constantly. Can't see where he is. So when does he do the tail move now? I forget. Oh, I can't get heavy. So what was different there? Aspect of the Crucible Horns. So what did I do differently there? I think I was just a little more careful, as per usual. So you said there's a scarab around here somewhere. How many souls did I get from that guy? There's a scarab here, according to my dear friend Kyle. From beyond the grave. One of my favorite messages was, why is it always mushroom? Whenever there's like a troll treasure. Why is it always octopus or why is it always mushroom? Okay, I don't see a scarab here. But I do hear something. What's that thing that's like magical over there? Oh, that's what it is. If this is Dark Souls 3, this guy would just roll off the roof. And you wouldn't be able to get him. Ash of War Storm Assault, that looks cool. Alright, so back to the elevator, and I can move on with my life. I like how like the fates have aligned that our 3-hour time difference from Pacific to Atlantic, Pacific to Eastern, and your nocturnal schedule, Anne Reno, and my total jet lag, where I'm getting up at like 5 in the morning, has given us like overlap. That's never happened before. A brief interlude where it's 2 a.m. your time and 5 a.m. my time. Both awake. Pretty funny. Okay, so those little dusty star motes on the ground means that there's a scarab nearby. Good to know. So now I'm gonna go up to the roof and then descend via careful jumping, and I think that's the only way I can really go at this point. $1,600 souls. How many things do I have here? 1,600, 200, 3,000, 800, 4,600. I guess if I'm losing souls from this guy, I should try to get a level now. Why not? So I'm guessing I need probably about 4,800. Meaning, what do I have now? 3,200. So I need 8 of these. 7 of these. Try 8 of these. See if this gives me a level. I think my last one was 4,500. I'm one short. Okay. Good old glintstone stars. Level up. Vigor to 20. Alright, that's nice. And then now, I guess I'll catch the mind up a little bit. Maybe more endurance? I just have no... The thing is, like, the argument from before, there's no... The stamina is very rarely the reason I can't keep casting. And I have no other... Oh, shit. Oh, that's why things exploded. This rascal. They're so funny. Did you pick up another barrel? Or is that a different one? Guy, can you fuck off? Okay, man. I can't. What are my stats right now? There. All right, well, I gotta start over and fight those birdies a little more with a little more intention than that. That was terrible, absolutely terrible. That's awful and terrible is one word. In case you're wondering. All right, let me limp back out there. Look at this guy juke me. Alright, it could have been worse. Alright, what's next? Nothing up here. That's where the drop down was, where all this went to start getting rowdy. And then over here, I don't remember. Alley cat. Crazy there. Smithing stone. Okay. I've seen some people talk about like pyromancer builds as well. So I guess there's entirely different ways of doing mages. If pyromancers are similar to the way they are in Dark Souls 3, I didn't try it out, but mostly the swamp areas is where they gave you most of the requisite goodies for that. Golden Rune. Golden Rune 2, I think, is 400 per. The treat over there. Nothing over there. Do I go in here? I guess I go get the treat. Geronimo! Kukri? Classic? Can I get in there? Yes. Right. In Elden Ring, there are flame incantations and flame spells. Fire is pretty much just incantations. Man, they love the faith builds, huh? Okay, anybody in here? Hey.
Ah, nice to meet you.
Nice hat. Can I have it?
Pleasure's mine.
Oh, I heard about this guy.
A sorcerer, as you might have guessed. I'm looking for a little something here in the castle. When I'm not hot-footing it from the troops, that is. But enough about me. What are you doing here in Stormveil Castle?
Me?
This place
Nothing.
is bristling with
just hanging around.
hunters, you know. They sacrifice our kind for grafting.
Is that an earring
Exactly
or
a
a
place
trinket
I'd
hanging from his
stroll
head?
into without a purpose in mind.
Trinket hanging from his hat. I'm here to defeat Godric.
I see. Here to challenge Godric and lay your hands upon a great rune, are you? You can see it then, I take it. The guidance of grace. Well, enjoy it while you can. I'm tarnished, like you. But unlike you,
He's hollowed?
I've seen neither hide nor hair of this guidance for the longest time. Still, I won't forget how it felt when I first came here, to the lands between. I'm privy to a few magical
Oh,
battle
baby.
arts.
This is what I was looking for.
Would you care to learn one?
Yes, I would,
As
sir.
a fellow tarnished, once guided by grace, I'd love to help you out, if it please.
I found, from what I've read from previous games, I think it was more of a Dark Souls 3 thing than it was an Elden Ring thing. I forget which, though. I could be mistaken on this. Like, a lot of the faith builds or cleric stuff had a lot of holy damage, and then, like, most bosses later were immune to holy, so you wasted all these points. So why does faith fall off in this game? Just, like, the damage scaling isn't as good or something? Or mostly because it's, like, buffs? Ash of War, Glintstone Pebble. Usable on swords, Carrion Greatsword. So this one I kind of want, I think. For now, I want this one because I have a stave with no thing on it. So I'm going to drop some stuff. I'm going to see who I can kill here and then spend the rest on. Pretty much every major late game boss is a faith user. So does that mean like it's less effective on them for something? Interesting, okay. I guess because that means they have more of like the natural immunities that come from leveling it. Oh, that's so intricate. This is like some... Okay. So that was actually pretty good. 832. So I kill one more guy, I should be able to buy that thing. Any or holy resistance, you have to switch to lightning or black flame? Black flame, that sounds cool. That's Sister Frida's thing. What am I doing? Move. What? Surprise! Oh! I'm not dead. Outplayed kid. I did take him out. Yeah, I still have God's skin, PTSD. Is that Godfrey? I feel like from what I remember of people streaming this game, when I watched more streams back in like 2022 when I was in the forests of Panama with no access to playing video games, it seemed like that was one of the first real big crucibles. Yeah, Trevor, I don't know what went better. I just kind of like played more conservatively.
Oh.
So I finally think I can actually get one of these. I think this is good. I think I can use this.
The battle art you've learned is of the Glintstone family. They were conceived at the Great Academy of Rea Lucaria, to the north of this castle. In the past, they obeyed laws which contravened the Golden Order, or so I'm told. Fascinating, isn't it? That the Golden Order was pliable enough to absorb practices that contradicted itself in the past. With the Order broken, twisted, and in need of repair, such adaptability is more important now than ever.
Yeah, Trevor, you're right, man. There's something about those guys where like their combos are very modular, so you don't really know what's coming next, so you have to be reactive, but like flexible. They're challenging. They're super challenging. They're frustrating when I fight them, but I respect them as well. They're tough, but sexy. Okay, these guys are dead. This part's all covered. I need some MP here. Probably heal as well. My heals are really weak still. Yeah, just start building strength now. I'm gonna hang myself. No, I want to change my character model so that I'm tottering, leaning on my staff for support, but oh, the spells. Oh, the spells. Grand incantations. Do I go up here? Sure. Yeah, that's what I want to do too. I want disgusting, dirty, cheesy behavior. And I want to be like giga buffing myself so I can one-tap gigantic bosses that everyone finds frightening. That's really what I'm here for. Liar ahead. No? So this is where I started. Here again? Have I been down there? You and me, we used to be together. Okay, here we are. Every day together, always. That was a real, like, Fleetwood Mac move for No Doubt. To have a song where one band member is singing and performing a song directly about another band member. Jane thought the Cardigans were No Doubt. I wonder why. They're really different. Like, they sound really different. The voices sound really pretty different. Gwen Stefani and No Doubt are one of those things that, like, is 100% the product of the era. You know what I mean? Like, remember that song, I'm Just a Girl? Like, that song would get mocked prodigiously now because the way that she's singing it. But, like, I mean, like, the topic. Love Fool, she thought was Gwen? That's a totally different band as well. No, wait. I was thinking of a different song. Yeah, okay, that's Cardigans. Cardigans has some really good songs, man. I like the Cardigans and Cocteau Twins and Overlap of just kind of sounding similar. Yeah, Love Fool was the Cardigans. I was thinking of a different song. I was thinking of that, like, kind of like Empire Records ass song. You think she looks like... You think the Cardigans lady, Dolores O'Riordan, looks like Gwen Stefani? I don't see it. Cardigans are so good. Is that the guy from the beginning of the game? I need a mod where my character's posture gets bent over. Is there a scoliosis mod in this game? No? Thanks a lot, Miyazaki. Thanks for wasting my time. Thanks for nothing. I don't think I want to fight. Oh my god! Look at the mobility. That was some cheesy shit. Where am I going? Okay, this is fine. Oh, stop it. Please, God, don't do that again. That guy, like, teleported through that wall in that first attack. That was insane. I wonder if there's a poise breaking spell for those buff dudes. The Crucible Knights? There's a lot of buff dudes we're talking about here. Tommy needs a grace. We're running low on gas. It's nice when you're out on the map and, like, they refill your grace sometimes. Poise breaking spell? You want to like throw off a buff dude? No trap ahead? That's good. Stealth it up? I can finally put a third thing in my bar. This is nice. They love that herb tree here. Yeah, they're too confident, you know what I mean? Like life, as if they don't have enough already being built up and handsome. I actually even noticed like as I put on more muscle, the way that like there is like a natural deference that some people like give you just by like walking past you or like meeting you in this like in the streets or passing by, you know what I mean? Oh god. That's the shield that bleeds people. They're not as jovial with you if they feel like threatened by your size, do you mean? I just find like I really notice as I got bigger that people like sometimes someone who's kind of like startled or like wasn't expecting it or looks up at you, they kind of like instantly kind of give you like, oh hey, like that kind of like, it's a weird thing, man. Like the unconscious ways that we kind of have like men especially all have kind of like a hierarchy, either with like experience or like money or like size. There's all different ways that like those things work. It's super weird. I'm running out of gas here. I don't have enough stuff to do all this. Yeah. Altered. I've never seen that before, I don't think. Okay, I'm gonna... But yeah, this is a very Dark Souls-y. Like, I'm not so... I can't fight this guy right now. I'm just a cannon. Nothing to see here. Just a flame cannon. Just, I was here before. It's just the flame from the tip of the cannon. Yeah, how's the cannon gonna work if there's no flame, Kyle? That's just Canon 101. Is this the way to the Grace, or is the other way to the way to the Grace? Is there a Grace anywhere near here? Can you please apply your encyclopedic knowledge of Elden Ring? Yeah. YouTube has a mandatory delay. More than Twitch. I think it's 20 seconds or something. I'm trying to get through this area. I need a reset. God. I guess that's why they picked the cannon. I'm such a fool for you. You got me wrapped around your fingers. Do you have to? Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? This is not necessarily the route I think I need to take. Now that's the Cardigans. This entire time I thought the Cardigans were the Cranberries. Look at that big feller. The girl from Hey Yeah 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 Hey Yeah Yeah I say hey. That girl is like the lead, is like the most unshowered looking lead singer of a band I've ever seen. Oh god. I've been found out. Oh no, this is a terrible place. I don't have very many souls. Why did that guy see me? The girl, but like if you look at that video on that girl, the hey yeah yeah yeah. I've never seen someone look like grubbier. I've never seen a female lead singer. I'm like I'm in Europe and I have to go around the Horn of Africa to make it to India. Yeah, good for her. She just looks smelly. In the room you just died in, there is the elevator that loops back to this side of Grace. Okay. So glad my cannon decided to stop working. This... Animals are the bane of the existence for mages in every single RPG I've played in my life. I said earlier how I was playing a wizard in Skyrim and I get murdered by like cougars and bears and wolves routinely. Now anyone on a horse or anyone flying is impossible to hit. Okay, well anyway, I can skip through this pretty quickly. Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? I'm such a fool for you. Oh, I should have used the whetstone to give myself an art. You got me wrapped around your fingers. Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger? When I was a little kid, the first time I heard the song Zombie, I was blown away by how good that song sounded. Look at this guy. Oh, I was trying to help, I swear. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I was trying to help my buddy, you coward. That's a funny thing about Dark Souls, is you're fighting multiple people, and the guy with the shield hangs out in the back and plays defensively as you kill the other guys. Like, do you understand what your job is? In this whole rigmarole? You can stagger the horses and they throw the rider off. I find a lot of times the horse just like blocks the attack from the person I actually want to hit. And I just kind of split my damage. What does that mean? Visions of warrior, then healing? What are we talking about? Like, is it a Dark Souls reference? Just what are we saying, you know? The cerulean flask heals more than the healing flask does. I'm just gonna say it. I don't know. Both platforms are pretty saturated, I think. It'd be pretty hard to stand out. I've actually never been closer to like hitting like the point on Twitch than I am right now of being able to like actually have people be allowed to subscribe to me. I've been sort of a warhorse of like a lot of hours streamed. This is like the closest to like the 3 average viewers level I've actually ever been. It's now. Like 2 or 3 more days at like this rate, and I should be good actually. You need 7 streams, 56 hours, and 3 average viewers. It's pretty close. It's like 2.75 right now. One of the last Sekiro streams was a little low. It was like 1.8, but the rest of them are pretty competitive. So I'm almost there. That'd be nice. This is like a feeling of accomplishment. So where am I going here? Start making the big bucks. Hopefully the kimono will help, yeah. Oh, hey, buddy. Outplayed. Siegfried? Sigmund? I remember that guy. So there's that knight. This is a classic. That painting is like one of the classic Elden Ring pictures. Pickled turtleneck? Not the kind of turtleneck I'm used to seeing. So what did you say? In the room you just died in, there's the elevator that loops back to the site of grace. Okay, so that means I probably have to fight this guy. Who was that? Ooh, creepy. I have the juice to kill this guy. I could use the thing that gives me the painting depicts Godfrey the Golden, the first Elden Lord. It's a great picture. The lion looks so good. They're making cannons? Aha, I see where I am. Okay. So we've come full circle. Trevor, do you have a favorite Jiminy Glick interview? One that's hard to find is when he was doing the Maya Rudolph Jiminy Martin Short show. and he did he interviewed Larry David from like a couple years ago, 2 years ago, whatever that was. That was hard to find. I can't find it on YouTube. I can just find like a 2-minute highlight of it. That one is extremely funny. One of my all-time favorite. I feel like this guy's not quite figuring it out. Oh, I used the wrong heal. I think this guy respawns. That was a lot of souls, wasn't it? Okay, so there's some loot in here. Stanching boluses. Look at this handsome devil. That looks so great. I have to get owned by that guy. Alright, so there's branching doors on either side here, is there not? No, yes. Left side. The little wolvies are. Why did I do so much more damage to the second guy? Beast blood, lump of flesh. Chrysalid's memento. Golden rune. What's a Chrysalid's memento? Keys. Are these? So these are not consumable, right? These, you can keep using these. Brooch wrapped in red velvet. Okay. Yeah, you can keep using them. Yeah, I heard the jellyfish is good. Or like, not good or something, but I've at least heard of the jellyfish. I kind of feel like an enhancement shaman. Summoning triple wolves. Smile. Alright, so this is where I was before. I wasted one of my healing flasks, so this might be a limited venture. What's over here? I don't like that. I'm gonna, before whatever that is, I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna replenish myself. See if the crabman comes back. Somber smithing stone. Okay, and I gotta figure out if I can put an art on my staff from what I bought from that guy. So let's back it up a little bit here. Bring the memento to the girl. Okay. I don't remember. She did say something about a locket or something, didn't she? Alright, good call. I would never remember that. Just chugging along, you know? Okay. I need 1400, 1360. Oops. Ding. How's it work? What am I learning here exactly? I have no idea. spinning weapon. Is it defensive? It's pretty sick though. It's like a, it's like a little party trick. I think it's a party trick. It's good damage in melee. Yeah. Okay. Great. It's not just a party trick. Look! I cut my arm off. Oh my god! What's happening? Where's the ashes? Maybe this. Maybe Storm Stomp is good. What does it scale? How do you find out what it does? Like what it scales with or something? I guess I gotta do it from this menu? So it doesn't, you can't, I don't see the Storm Stomp anywhere, even though this is a melee weapon technically. Oh, I forgot to look at that cloth set. Expanded view. Ah. Grants an armament the quality affinity and the following skill. Powering up your next attack. That's kind of cool. Sweet. Those are all pretty good, but what about this? Did you know that to go two-handed weapon in this game, you have to hold triangle and press R1? Somebody wants some of this, I think. Yeah. You want some of this? Birdie? I know you probably did. But I didn't. Want some of this? Come get some. My horse is already on that bar. Those were doing ticks of 2 damage. Two. But you're right. I should put the telescope on here. Count them. I should put the Mimic Veil. I should put the Mimic Veil there too. What did I expect at the starting staff? I expected some like something that would do useful damage because of my intelligence score. That's what I expected. Call me crazy. All right, where am I going? I mean, what did I expect of the starting staff? I mean, to simplify things greatly, I expected more than 2 damage per tick of a Ashes of War. I'll be reductive and leave it to that. Is the crab guy gone? Okay, good. The crab guy is not renewable. It didn't seem to be. Alright, what happens when I do this? My first opportunity to use one of these. That was so funny. Oh my. Okay, I get it. Get off my fucking screen. That was so funny. Okay, good to see you, buddy. Take care. I'll be here all month. Call me a stand-up comedian. Call me a stand-up comedian with a contract in a nightclub, because I'll be here all week. I have no plans to leave my house for at least a week and a half. Hawk Crest Wooden Shield. The Hawk Tua Wooden Shield. Iron Whet Blade. I had a different kind of wet blade. So does that make me possibly get better Ashes of War? Misericord. Isn't that a Fellini movie? Yeah, seriously. Playing this game till I'm 100. Dex and Strength weapon? Sounds familiar. I feel like I got a weapon called that something similar. Oh god. It is just, you know, when something's so tragic that it's funny? That's what Ash of War is. That is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I think I can make it work. I just need 40 levels. So, what am I doing here? What is this guy doing here? What am I doing here? Yeah. He's just misunderstood. Okay, so I guess I was coming here for that that whetstone, right? That was so funny. 5 damage over 2 hits. How does that even work? How do you hit him twice? He does 5 damage. How do I do 5 damage in more than 1 hit? The number, like the rounding down from 2. All right. I don't know where I'm going or what I'm doing. Godfrey, console me, please. Let you assign more affinities to your weapon. Okay, that's good. Hopefully. So I don't think I've been here. My torch. Okay, I remember this. This is when I was trying to escape. There's a guy right here. Oops. Wasted 2 shots on him. Okay, this is where I was. Roger that. I'll clear. Oh yeah, this is the Armada. Alright, fellas. Come get some. I'm losing my night vision. Excuse me. We're not good, right? God, he busted that out so fast. A little stab. That also sounds like the kind of horn where it's like a human making that noise with their mouth. Where's this guy? Is he gonna hit him? Climb the ladder, Monty. Time is on your side. There's a big boy there, too. Okay. Oh, I didn't see there. suppose you can probably use these cannons on that big boy, huh? Not. I don't have the juice for this. What are they defending against? BTW? Main gate? Where are we? Okay, so we finally get to around the point that we could have got otherwise, I think. Golden rune, lots of goodies. Got a lot of money here. Is Gostock still jacking my shit? Okay, a lot of tubies, a lot of nice goodies, a lot of treats. A little staircase over here. Hey, buddy. I'm a little bit broke to be messing with you. I can't mess with this guy. I think I got the juice. These guys are all gonna come back. Pretty durable, no? For curiosity's sake, I'll fight these guys. Much. A lot of goodies though, I like that. Back shots do a lot. Okay, I'm out of gas. The shot's stupid, you hit a cannon and not me. Can you get cutscene attacks in this game? You can. Oh, until you defeat Godric? Yeah, that's the first like cutscene backstab I got in this game. Okay, I'm sorry. I take back everything. I apologize. All right. God, 30% is a brutal toll. Just sell some of this stuff. Lunchtime soon. It's 1 o'clock. Okay, good to know. Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for that. That's the Mogadishu level, right? I think I remember seeing a YouTube short about that. That's all good. Don't worry about it. Okay, so let's get mine to 20. Do I have the ability to get 2,226 souls currently? Maybe I'll go back to I think it's triangle square X gets you back here. I don't think there's anything really different to talk about or do anything here, right? This guy's not going to talk to me till I beat Godfrey, I think. I haven't seen Lanya.
Well, I took you no matter. It's all as out. You're out.
I've been dead a couple of times. We don't have to talk about that too much. Ashes of War. Imagine spending money to enhance that. It'd be so funny. Okay, I can do one of these. Oh, baby. The sorcery scaling. +2? Nice. They also don't have... That was another one of the things that I found like most nightmarish about Dark Souls 2. Was... You could upgrade your armor as well. So it kind of... I don't know if this is the right word choice, but it kind of abnegated the use of different armor, because it's whatever you upgraded was just unequivocally better. I was running on like Jester gear +3. It was better than anything I could find. Okay, there's nothing really here. Is there anywhere I can spend money? That's like useful. Is this the whole map? Oh my god. Yeah. I'll go drop that thing off to that girl. It's 1 o'clock. I should eat.
Wait. Well, you're back.
Any duplicates? Alright, what's this guy got? Whatever.
Goodbye.
We go to here, we go to item crafting. Fire pots, cool. Rainbow stones, Roa Wraithenth. Roped holy water pot, glowthoneth. Cool. Nice to expand the options, don't really care. So this is implying that there's some one that I missed, isn't it? If they show the grace. If this thing is still showing, does this imply that I missed one, or is this just telling me the way to go? Anyway, so that girl was Heartbroken Maiden there. They can be refilled every time they are spent through item crafting. Interesting. So helpful.
A pleasure to see you. Did you give the little chrysalids the message?
Yeah.
That I love them. And that
Totally, man. I totally did.
Craven heart.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll be joining their club soon enough.
It was a bummer.
What's this? A keepsake? From my men? Oh, goodness me. I can't... They all thought I'd make something of myself. Me? Who can't do
Self-esteem through the floor.
I think I'll head to the round table hold. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
There. Perhaps I'll find my purpose there.
Perhaps I'll find my...
It is kind of Irish, I think, because it kind of sounds like a Dark Souls 2. Bearer of the curse. Seek. Alright, so. All of this I haven't gone to yet. Like, at all. Like, not even remotely. Oh,
I think perhaps I'll find my
got a little
purpose
protective.
now.
She's got a little protective layer on her right now. I like that. Okay, I guess I'll keep going with what I'm doing. There's all this other stuff to do, I suppose. Like, I could explore this. But I guess you kind of keep doing what you're doing for a bit. Seems like I'm at kind of a critical moment. And I should just really eat. It's 1 o'clock. I've been up since like 5 in the morning. I need sustenance. I should stop. Yeah, this is where I should take a break. Alright. So I will be back. Time to have a rice ball. And then I'll kind of continue this area. And then maybe before I do that, I'll explore the east part and see what the rest of this little region is. But regardless, I'll be back in like 25 minutes probably. Ta-ta.